With the price of gas, groceries, and other everyday staples costing you more and more, the White House is feeling the pressure to do something about rising prices. President Biden will travel to Greensboro, North Carolina this afternoon to push for his Building a Better America plan, which he says will help ease the burden. NBC News correspondent Josh Lederman joins us now with more. Josh, good morning. So first of all, this is not Build Back Better, it's Building a Better America. Tell us what's in this plan and why he is going to North Carolina today.
Well, Joe, this is the latest effort by President Biden to try to call attention not only to the positive elements of the economy, such as massive job growth and very low unemployment, but also to what his administration is trying to do right now to bring down prices and address those inflation issues that are really the top concern for so many American consumers right now. And so you'll hear the president today explaining what his administration has been trying to do to rebuild the supply chain, to boost manufacturing, particularly in areas like Greensboro, North Carolina, which has a regional economic and manufacturing approach. President Biden wanting to use this visit today to ramp up pressure on Congress to pass legislation being called the Bipartisan Innovation Act that would put billions of dollars into really boosting U.S. efforts to make semiconductors, to boost its manufacturing sector, as well as new funds for STEM education. All elements that President Biden says can help to bring down costs in the long term and bring the economy back to a place where it's more comfortable for the average consumer, particularly as this administration is looking with a keen eye toward those November midterm elections, wanting to make sure they do everything possible before then to make sure voters understand what he and Democrats have done to try to address these economic concerns, even as so many Americans are really feeling the pinch in their wallets right now.
I mean, yeah, right. I mean, Josh, inflation's at a 40-year high. That's why President Biden is facing this pressure to do what he can to try and bring down costs for Americans. They're trying to put out this message saying, you know, it's Putin's price hike. But the polls keep showing Americans seem to be pointing to the policies of the administration more and more. So what should we expect to hear from the president about his efforts today?
Well, you'll definitely hear the president continue to use that Putin's price hike language, trying to make clear that, at least when it comes to the gas price increases that we've been seeing, that the administration feels that about 70% of the inflation that we've been seeing in the last month or so is due to the war that President Putin has been waging in Ukraine. But I also think that you'll hear an argument from the president about China, one that he hopes will appeal to some Republicans, about the need to boost U.S. competitiveness in the manufacturing sector vis-a-vis China. And that is both a national security issue, but obviously an economic one as well. And then lastly, the venue here is also important. President Biden will be speaking today at North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State College, the largest HBCU in the country. President Biden wanting to send a signal that the economic rebound needs to be for all Americans, including Black Americans, and that his administration is putting a real emphasis on making sure that there are the resources needed for all Americans to be able to compete in this new economy. Joe?
Josh Lederman at the White House. Thank you, Josh.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.